grab your pillow or blanket if you're sitting. Place it underneath your hips. And that will help give you a little lift. It's going to help open up your knees. Press your shoulders back away from your ears. Get yourself settled. If you're laying, lay down, shoulders relax back. Try closing your eyes. Finding your breath. Softening your jaw. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Soften the space behind your ears, down to your neck. Notice what's happening around you and the sounds. Cars passing by. Birds. Wind. Start to bring your attention inward. How does the air feel in your space, in your room, against your skin? Bring this awareness into your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Take more space in your breath. Inhaling in through your nose, letting your chest lift, your ribs open up and expand, your belly fills completely. As you exhale, let your belly empty, your ribs cinch together, your chest lowers. Take up more space for yourself. You deserve time. You deserve space. Yoga is any restraint of the mind stop. Slowing down the thoughts, letting go of responsibilities, of to-do lists, stressors, worries. And we do that by coming deeper into our breath. And some of us do this all day, releasing negativity, releasing thoughts that don't serve us. We're practicing yoga constantly. Go to the point where you think nothing is left on your exhales and exhale further out, making space for your new fresh breath. Inhale in through the nose, chest, ribs, belly fills. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. At the end of your exhale, slightly pause for 1 to 2 counts, and then inhale again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. To take this breath one step deeper, you would enter Ujjayi, adding a tightness of your throat on your exhalation, making a nice humming sound in the back of your throat. It will sound like whispering through trees or an ocean wave. If you're laying down, bend your knees. Let your knees rock side to side, to the left, to the right. For those of us that are sitting, let's bring our chin into our chest. And let your head rock over to the right, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. And rock over to the left. For those of you that are laying, you can rock a few times front to back, meet us in sitting, or just push yourself up into a seated position. You can sit any way you'd like. I'm in Sukhasana, crisscross. Come into your tallest spine. Bring your chin parallel with the floor. Inhale, begin to lift your heart, pulling your center up to the sky. As you exhale, round your spine. Let your chin go into your chest. Inhale, move through your thoracic spine. Begin to open up through your heart. Lift your gaze. And as you exhale, round your spine, hollow out your belly completely. Inhale, let's sweep your arms up to the sky. Palms turn in, shoulders stay down. As you exhale, let your hands reach forward, round through your spine. Slowly restack your spine. Let your arms begin to go out to the side and up towards the sky. Exhale, round through your spine. And you can drape towards the ground as much as you feel safe in your lower back. Roll up. Arms begin to sweep. Reach up towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Again, roll up. Sweep up towards the sky with your hands. Shoulders always stay down. Exhale, big hollow out of the belly. Let your hands relax on your knees. Sweep up towards the sky. Inhale, inhale, inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbows out to the side. Squeeze your elbows in towards your lateral seam, towards your ribs. Come into a back bend. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, unravel your spine. Reach your hands forward and in front of you. Go all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, move through your cactus arms, bending the elbows 90 degrees out to the side. Pull the elbows in towards your ribs. Come into a little back bend, and then release your back bend. Do 2 more of these to your own breath, undulating through your spine, waking up through your lumbar spine, your thoracic, and your cervical, the whole spine. Forget about all of those thoughts that come in. If they come in, come back to your breath. Think about your breath. Think about your movement. Last one here. Release your hands. Let your shoulders come to a neutral position. Take your chin into your chest. Draw your right ear over to your right shoulder. Take your right hand onto your left temple, encouraging your neck to stretch and gaze a little bit up to the sky. It's not a hard pull. It's like just a gentle encouragement. Exhale, release the hand. Let your chin come into your chest. Let your left ear roll over to your left shoulder. Take your left fingertips onto your right temple. Encourage your neck to stretch as you gaze up, dropping your right shoulder away from you. Exhale, release the hold. Chin comes to center. Lift your heart, extend your legs. Bring your legs out in front of you. You can release your prop if you're sitting on it. If you're feeling tight in your hamstrings, you can always soften your knees. You can grab your towel or your blanket and place it underneath your knees, like so. Inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. As you exhale, fold towards your shins. Place your hands on your shins or closer towards your knees. Begin to retract your shoulders, look forward, lift your heart. Inhale. As you exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, roll back up, sweep your hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, lift up, come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, roll up, stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Bend your knees, come into your tabletop. On all fours, we can grab our prop, our towel or blanket, place it under our knees. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your knees should be about 2 fist distance apart. This is the space of your anterior superior iliac spine, right? Sometimes I'll say hip distance and people think their hips are really big. Really, your bones are just about 2 fist distance apart, your bony landmarks. Take that space between your knees. Your fingers should be spread, your pointer finger parallel with your mat's edge and your other pointer finger. Please open up those hands wide. Also, externally rotate the eye of the elbow forward. I'll do this facing you for a second. So push the eye of the elbow forward without moving the hands, and that will stick your shoulders back into their sockets. That will help you retract and stay tall the whole time. Now look back at your toes. If you can see your toes, hide your toes behind your knees so you cannot see them. Begin to drape your belly down towards the ground. Let your tailbone go up towards the sky. Lift your heart, maybe your gaze lifts. And as you exhale, round your spine, press through your shins and the tops of your feet and through every knuckle. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens, press your shoulders back. Exhale, big round. Now if you have a knee injury, you could always do cat-cow sitting or in sumo. So this is a variation sitting. You can sit any way you'd like, right? I think it might have been Courtney that said her knee was sensitive. Or you could even do a variation standing in sumo, cat-cow. Belly comes down, exhale, round. Now, wherever you are, keep on going. Do 3 of these to your own breath, moving like a wave through your body. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Take your time. Finding the true union between your breath and your movement. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens, and let's layer on here. As we exhale, round your spine, take your hips down towards your right heel, towards the center between your feet, and then drop your hips over to the left heel and come back up. Belly drapes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine. Take your hips down to the right, to center, to the left, and back up. And you might feel things adjust into place. That's good. Right? You are your own healer. Your body is this healing machine. Breathe through that space. Last circle this direction. Let's come back up. Inhale, belly drapes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine. Take your hips down to the left, to center, to the right, and back up. And as you get the hang of this, close your eyes. Go deeper into what your body needs. You can always keep your circles smaller and higher, or you could drop the hips. Take them as low as you'd like. One more circle here. Come all the way to center. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. As you exhale, round your spine. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Let your big toes come towards each other. Maybe they touch. Round your spine, press through your hands, drop your hips down towards your heels. Relax your forehead on your mat. Now this is extended child's pose. You're pressing into your palms so much that your elbows and your forearms lift off the mat. They are firm. Full child's pose, you let your forehead come to the mat and your hands come by the side of your body. You would relax there. If you ever need to take a break, child's pose is your home pose. You can stay there for as long as you'd like. If this does not feel good to your body, you just find a home pose, a breaking pose that does feel good for your body. And everybody's practice is going to be unique and beautiful, just like all of you guys are unique and beautiful individuals. Now reach your hands out, come into extended child's pose. Press into your palms, spread your fingers. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Bring your knees underneath your hips again. Inhale, let your belly come down towards the ground into your cow pose. Exhale, round your spine into your cat pose. Inhale, come back into neutral spine. That means we're not in cat, we're not in cow. We're in a tall spine, the same spine that we walk with. So your tailbone is a slight turnout, core is engaged. Curl your toes under, lift up 1 inch away from the ground. Just hold here. This is the lowest plank you can get into. Chin off the chest, no cat, right? Try to take 3 breaths here. Still hovering away from the ground, finding your heat, finding your breath, coming out of the thoughts. Constantly come back into your body. 3 minutes of mindful meditation is more beneficial than 8 hours of sleep. This is really good work for you. One more deep breath here. As you exhale, push your hips up and back. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Let's go really wide. We're going to take a wide stance today. Now press your hips up and back. If you get vertigo or you have low blood pressure or you've had Botox in the last 6 hours, you would want to skip inversions, right? This is an inversion. You're upside down. Let's lift your heels up high. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee as you draw the left heel towards the ground. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Bend your other knee, drop the other heel down. Lift your heels up high and then switch. Lift your heels up high and switch. Now take your head left to right, right to left. Kind of dance through your body, right? Press against your ground, root and rebound through every knuckle, pushing your shoulders towards your waist. And slow down the breath. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Lift both of your heels up high. Inhale. Exhale, drop the heels close to the ground as possible. Now walk your feet. By bending the knees, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Find a nice forward fold. Soften your knees. Hinge deeper from your hips. Let your arms drape down. Your head is heavy. Your whole spine is relaxing. Slow your breath down. Take 3 breaths here. Take your hands on your shins. Inhale, come up halfway into a flat back. As you exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Soften your knees again. Inhale with a flat back. Take your arms out to the side. Come all the way into standing. Palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Your feet should be 2 fist distance apart. Check out this space. Toes in front of your heels. We're not turning out with the feet or turning in, doing anything funky, okay? Find that beautiful alignment in your body. Root through your heels. Lift and firm through your thighs. Push your frontal hip bones forward as you lengthen through the tailbone. And then soften your front ribs. Sometimes we think taller and we come into a back bend, but stay connected. Inhale, sweep up. You're already there. As you exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Let your arms go out to the side in a T shape. Soften your knees. Flow all the way down towards the ground. Let your head relax. Your whole spine melts. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come up towards the sky. Hands come with you. Knuckles come together. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Utthita Hasana into Tadasana. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra, heart center. Now let's bend our knees. Push our hips down and back, really far back. Tailbone in neutral, so turn that tailbone out, no tucking. Bend your knees, make sure you can see your toes. Your knees do not pass your toes. Shift your weight back into your shins, back into your heels. Get a little lower, lift your heart. Bend your knees. Lift your heart. Bend your knees, get lower. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come on. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Right wrist, bring it into your left hand. Give yourself a big tug over to the left. Push your right hip out to the right. Inhale, come to center. Take your left wrist into your right hand. Pull yourself over to the right. Push your left hip out to the left. Inhale, come to center. Release your hands, arms come out into a T, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Sit into your heels. Bend your knees, chair pose. Sweep your arms out, sit your hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Cross your right foot over your left, crossing at the ankles. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Take your right wrist into your left hand. Pull over towards your left. If you're like, this is too much on my balance, you can uncross the feet. That's cool. But I'd like you to find that balance. Look at something that's not moving. A little spot on the floor or spot on the wall. It's called your drishti. Breathe into that. Inhale, come to center. Release your hands. Uncross your right foot. Take your left foot over your right. Inhale, sweep up. Take your left wrist into your right hand and give yourself a pull over to the right. Push your hips over to the left. 2 huge breaths here. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release the hands. Uncross your left foot. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, chair pose. Sweep your arms up and out. Sit lower. Take a deep breath here, full breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, come halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Sit into your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. If you're not towards the top 1/3 of your mat, move up towards the top part of your mat. Place your hands down, spread your fingers. Spread your fingers. The pointer finger is parallel with your mat's edge, and the other pointer finger. Step your right foot back and your left foot back. Find your plank. You can put your knees down if you'd like. Hold your plank. Tailbone in neutral. Try not to tuck. No squeezing of the glutes, okay? Keep your glutes soft so we're not tucking. Pull your heart forward. Maybe soften the knees, get shaky. Maybe soften the elbows, get a little shaky there. Hold there. One more huge breath. Inhale. Exhale. Push your hips up and back. Find your downward dog. Pedal out through your dog. Softening and pressing through your knees. Your head can go left to right, right to left. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Lift your heels up high. Bend your knees, look towards your hands. Power dog. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale into plank. Shift your shoulders on top of your wrists. Exhale, bring your knees down to the mat. Child's pose. Push your hips down and back. Inhale. Come into your tabletop. Shifting your shoulders on top of your wrists. Look at the eye of your elbow. I'm going to go through chaturangas with you because I see them done really dangerously, and I don't want you to be dangerous. I want you to be really safe on your body here. Your fingers are spread. Point your finger parallel with the mat's edge, and the other pointer finger. Push the eye of the elbow forward. Shift your shoulders past your hands, and then shift back into tabletop. Shift your shoulders past your hands 7 inches, shift back into tabletop. Now shift your shoulders past your hands, bend your elbows by the side of your body. They should touch your shirt if you have a loose shirt. Come all the way down, chest and abs touch at the same time. Uncurl your toes, lift your heart, squeeze your elbows back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Keep your hands in place. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Externally rotate the eye of the elbow forward, press your shoulders back. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Come down slow. Inhale, lift your heart. Squeeze the elbows back. Try floating your hands off the ground without moving your shoulders. Exhale, hands come down. Release your whole body. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Down and back. Again, inhale onto your hands and knees. Shift forward, bend the elbows by the side of your body. It's called your chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Roll up, drop into a neutral spine. Shift forward. Exhale, bend the elbows by the side of you. Your triceps should feel that. They're like so happy. They're saying, good morning, I love you. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Find your plank. Now from your plank, shift forward, shift back. Lift your heels away from your back wall. If at any point you want to exhale at your mouth, you can. Release heat whenever you want. Now shift forward, shoulders past your hands, bend your elbows by the side of your body, chest and abs touch at the same time. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Your wrists should be right underneath your elbows. That's how much you shifted forward. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. You can stay in child's pose for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move forward, let's come into tabletop. Curl your toes under. Push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Extend your right leg out. Reach it out behind you. Point the right toes. Breathe again here. Three-legged dog. One more huge breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Step your right foot between your hands. And you can scoot it there. If it doesn't make it, scooting is safer than kicking, okay? Be safe. Open up through your left hip. Your psoas it's like a huge TheraBand. It's connected from the top of the thigh through the left hip into your abs. It gets tight all day. And also open up through your right glute. Breathe here. The deeper you breathe, the more you can release. And that breath is going to help you come back into your meditation. If you want to grab your towel or blanket, you can. Take another deep breath. Place that towel or blanket underneath your left knee and slowly let the left knee come down to the ground. Walk your hands to your right thigh, opening up your left hip still. Push your left hip forward. Press your shoulders back. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer fingers. And lift your heart, come into your back bend. Exhale, Look forward. Release your hands to the ground. If you have blocks, they could be really helpful here. Begin to straighten your right leg, okay? If the leg doesn't go straight, don't push it. Yoga is about finding your practice. You don't have to do anything I say. I'm just your guide, but you know your body better than I do. If not, you will. Let's flex your right foot, peel the toes back. Take your right thumb into your right hip crease and draw the hip back, evening out your sacrum. And then bring your head towards your right shin. 3 deep breaths. One more full yogic breath. Deep belly breath. Blow it out. Bend your right knee. Bring your right knee 90 degrees right over the right ankle. If the knee passes the ankle, over time it can cause injury. Be strict on your alignment. Be safe on your body. Inhale, sweep up. You can stay here or lift into your back bend again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Bring your hands to your heart. Curl your left toes under. Find something to look at that's not moving, that drishti, a spot to focus on. Engage your core. Lift and firm your left thigh. Bring that left knee off the ground. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step your right foot back. Now you can go straight to child's pose. You can hang out in your downward dog, or we're gonna do what we call vinyasa. Vinyasa is plank. From plank, lift your heels away from your back wall, shift your shoulders past your hands 7 inches, bend your elbows by the side of your body, chest touches before your abs or thighs do. Come all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Low cobra is really nice. If you want high cobra, straighten your arms, press your shoulders away from your ears. If you want, come into upward dog. Toes stay uncurled, but you lift and firm your thighs and kneecaps. Exhale, come down. Pull your toes under. Inhale, push into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Two breaths here, full breaths. Bring it back in. Gather yourself. Extend your left leg. Inhale. And breathe again. 3-legged dog. Find that beautiful long shape. Exhale, bend your left knee. Shift into that plank, half plank shape. Step your left foot between your hands. Scoot the right foot back. Open up through your left glute and your right hip. 3 breaths. The pose usually starts when we want to leave it. Okay, take your time in these poses. Come back to your meditation. Come back to you. Exhale, slowly bring your right knee down. Uncurl the right toes. You can grab your towel or blanket, place it underneath your right knee if needed. Take your hands to your left thigh. Start to pull your stomach away from your thigh. Open through your ribs, open through your heart. Reach your hands out in front of you, up to the sky. You can stay in a neutral spine or interlace your fingers. Start to lift your heart. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger. Push your hips forward. Come into your back bend. Maybe one day we could reach for the right foot behind us. Right? If we do this every day, forever. One more breath. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Hands come down to the ground. Take a breath here. If you don't have blocks at home, yoga blocks, you could use books. I've glued books together before. I'm going to take a sip of some tea. And let's walk your hands back, flex your left foot, draw your head towards your left shin. Deep dorsiflex coming from that left foot. Spike the energy out through the left heel. Take your left thumb into your left hip crease, draw that hip back. Get even through the sacrum. Draw your head towards your shin. Now they say in yoga to drink after yoga because it's like we're getting a deep massage here and we're detoxing. We're pulling out all this stuff that's been locked in us for, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a couple years. So drink lots of water after the class and not during. But if you get thirsty during class and you want to drink, I'm not going to stop you. I want you to listen to your body, okay? Keep on drawing your head towards your shin. Get even lower, opening up through the hamstring. Breathe through that. One more huge breath. Exhale, bend your left knee over the ankle. Lift your heart. Pull your stomach off your thighs. Hands can reach up. You can come up. You can back bend again. Exhale, hands to your heart. There's lots of places to work. Curl your right toes under the back toes. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, engage your core, lift your right knee. Bring the right femur off the ground, right knee off the ground. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step your left foot back. Find your plank pose. From plank, vinyasa, shift forward, bend the elbows by the side of your body, chest touches before abs or thighs do. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or upward dog. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, push into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Option is step, hop, or fly to meet your hands. Inhale, hands on your shins, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come up towards the sky, reach them. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, sweep your arms out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Utthita Hasana into Tadasana. Exhale, hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit into your chair, push your hips down and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Come up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stay here. Close your eyes. Feel the change you've already created through your whole body, your mind, your heart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Blink your eyes open. Lift your right heel. Turn your right knee out to the right without leaning into your left side. Engage your core. Pull your left hip in. Even out both hips. Now try bringing your right foot to your left calf. Your right toes can stay at the ground, or they can come up higher. Or you can grab the right foot with your right hand, push your right foot into your left inner thigh, find your balance, come into your tree pose. The foot can go anywhere you'd like except on the knee. If you're pushing on your left knee, you can cause yourself an injury. Please don't do that. Something pushing laterally on the knee is not good. Try to look at something that's not moving. I'm trying to look for it too. Push that tree pose. And once you're ready, let's grow some branches. Bring your hands up and out or up to the sky. 5 breaths in your tree pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly release your right foot. Step your right foot to meet your left parallel. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, sweep your arms behind you. Chair pose with cape arms like you're flying through the wind. Sit lower into your chair. Peek at your toes, make sure you can see your toes. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come on. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your left heel. Turn your left knee out to the left. Externally rotate from the hip. Engage your core. Engage that right side. Pull in. Center out the abs. Slide your left foot to the right ankle. Maybe slide it higher. Not on the knee. Maybe you grab the foot with your left hand and really place it on the inside of the right thigh. If you have slippery pants, that doesn't work so well. Do what you can. You can keep your hands at your heart, or we can grow those tree branches. If your arms extend up to the sky, palms turn in, shoulders stay down always. If you have a shoulder injury, you do not have to reach your hands higher than your shoulders, right? Be careful. Love yourself. Find your practice. And once you hit that tree pose, get taller. Retract the shoulders again. If you're feeling really balanced, try closing the eyes. One more breath. Hands to your heart center. Prayer hands. Take an inhale here. Exhale, gracefully release the foot just as gracefully as you placed it up. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, reach your arms behind you in your cape pose. Sit low into your chair. Sweep your hands up as you inhale. As you exhale, fold over your thighs, let go. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down, sit down on your glutes. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees go out. Hold on to your outer ankles. Lift your heart between your biceps, inhaling with a tall spine. As you exhale, draw your head down towards your toes. Take your right hand around your feet. Take your left hand up to the sky. Twist. Look past your left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Take your right hand up to the sky. Big twist. Look past your right thumb. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left hand comes up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right hand comes up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Roll up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sweep both of your hands up to the sky, inhaling. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, hands on your shins. Look forward, retract the shoulders. Exhale, fold towards your toes. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, hands come out in front of your shoulders. Stay tall. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis and your lumbar spine. Get into your thoracic spine. Hold here. Take a breath halfway back. Roll back up. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands come in front of your shoulders. Round through your lower back, into your middle back. Hold. Find your core. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. At the very top, re-stack the spine, come into a tall spine. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your shoulders. Roll halfway back. Find that hold. It's like someone's taking your picture here. Jeez. You don't want that picture to be blurry. Now roll back up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front of the shoulders. Roll down. And this time, we're all going to come down. Let's try to make this 10 seconds long as we roll down. Take your time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, and 1. Come all the way into laying down. Awesome. Bring your knees into your chest, massaging your low back. Do circles or rocks. If you're doing circles, switch directions on your circles. Go the other way. Take your right foot into your right hand. Half happy baby. If holding on to the foot is not yet accessible, hold around the thigh or the calf, or you can grab a belt or a robe strap or a yoga strap. You're at home. Well, some of you are at home. You can get creative with the props, right? Pull your right knee to the outside of your armpit. Draw your right knee towards the ground. Spike your right heel over the right knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release the hold on your foot. Take your right ankle just above your left knee. Flex the right foot, making the ankle super firm and unbreakable. Take your right hand between this hole between your legs. So the right hand goes through, the left hand wraps around your left thigh. Both hands wrap around your left thigh. Relax your shoulders back. Start to rock here. You don't have to rock. And if your shoulders are coming off the ground for you to reach for your thigh, I'd rather you just be more relaxed. It's more important for your upper body to be relaxed than it is to actually grab onto the thigh. Right. Make this feel nice. Mindfully draw your right knee away from you as you draw your left thigh in towards you. Keep your legs like so. Take your arms out into a T shape on the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, let your knees drape over towards the left. Gaze goes to your right. If this is too intense, stack the knees, come into your simple twist. If you'd like to make this more intense, wrap your right thigh around your left thigh. Even wrap the right foot around the left calf. Unravel your legs. Bring one knee in at a time, right knee, left knee. Let your left foot come into your left hand. Your right foot can relax on the ground. Pull your left knee out to the side. This is half happy baby. For those of you that have had babies or your aunt or an uncle, you know, we see babies do this all the time naturally. They're really flexible. We hope to get back to that place of flexibility, of freedom in our body, in our minds, in our heart. One more huge breath here. Exhale, release your left ankle just above your right knee. Flex the left foot. Ankle is super firm. Draw your left knee away from you. Take your left hand through the hole between your legs around the right thigh. Your right hand also wraps around the right thigh. And then you can rock. You don't have to, you know. I always encourage a little freestyle in my classes. Do what feels good. And if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. This is really good for IT stuff. It is the same as pigeon, except safer on our knees. Take your arms out into a T. Inhale. Exhale, knees drape to the right. Gaze goes to the left. You can stack the knees. You can ravel them up. Unravel your legs. Come into full happy baby. Right foot into your right hand, left foot into your left hand. I know some of you that are new to yoga are going to be like, this is so weird. It does seem weird at first, but over time, it becomes like your favorite pose. I love happy baby. You can hold onto your thighs. You don't have to hold onto your feet. Let's release your happy baby. Bring your feet down. Try to find your 2-fist distance in your mind's eye. We can't see our feet, but visualize the space. Heels underneath your knees. Knees about 2-fist distance apart. Tracking with your hip bones. Bring your hands down by the side of your body. Inch your fingers towards the front of your mat. Press your palms down. Press your shoulders back. Feel the opening through your heart and your clavicles. Find your neutral spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes. Imprint your spine, tucking your pelvis, and then slowly roll up. Try not to look at me. Look up towards your ceiling. Lift your hips higher. Knees stay 2-fist distance apart. We're not letting them splay out. Take an inhale, press your palms down. As you exhale, slowly roll through the middle of your back. And then your lower back. And at the very bottom, your tailbone goes back to neutral. Let's do that again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, tuck your pelvis, lift your hips. Let that squeeze be what leads you up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Tailbone melts into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, roll your hips up. Take an inhale at the top, lift up higher. Exhale, slowly roll down. Do any stretch you'd like to do, big or small, before finding your Shavasana. Shavasana is your final pose. The translation for Shavasana is corpse pose, and it's exactly how it sounds. You're laying down and you're relaxing. All of the other poses are leading to this pose. Extend your legs. Lay down on your mat. Your feet naturally turn out. Your hands come down by the side of your body. Open your palms up towards the sky. Let your shoulders relax. Close your eyes. You could also bring the soles of your feet together, knees go out to the side in Supta Buddha Konasana. Or your feet can go as wide as your mat, knees lean in towards each other in hammocks pose. If you want more grounding energy, you can place weight on your thighs, your blanket, or your towel. Relax into your Shavasana. Let your breath return back to its normal pace and rate. Close your eyes. Without question, without doubt, let one breath flow into the next. Right here, right now, this moment. With complete acceptance with complete love. Where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. Right here, right now. This is it. Move your toes and your fingers. Keep your eyes closed. Reach your right arm behind you. Roll over onto your right side using your arm to rest your head on. Bend your knees. Keep your eyes closed. You're still relaxing and releasing with every breath, returning back into your present moment. Your free hand can go anywhere you'd like it to. Let's push up into a seated position. However you like to sit is perfect. Let's close our eyes again. Knowing that we're in a safe place. Inhale, sweep up to the sky with your arms. Soak in all of that goodness you created as individuals and as part of this amazing expansion group. Exhale, bring that energy down to your heart center. Plug it into you. I'll end this with namaste, which means that place in me made of honesty and love and light is the same place in you. Between us, there is no difference. I see you. I honor you. I thank you for showing up today for yourself. Also, give yourself a thank you. Let's take one more breath here together. Thank you for practicing with me today, letting me practice with you. Namaste.